Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Rio here from RIOLOGY. Today we have the Baltany Explorer on the table. It was lended to me by a viewer. Thank you, Devos, for trusting me with your watch. Let's thank our fellow bro in the comments if you appreciate today's video. And as always, if you enjoy these reviews, please give this video a like and subscribe for more watch content. Your support helps the channel grow and brings more horological goodness your way. Now back to the review. The packaging experience is among the best I have seen so far, coupled with an actual stamped warranty card. Nice. My favorite part about the packaging is that we get an actually useful travel bag. Looks really good, feels soft, stamped logo, nice stitching. I mean, what's not to like? We also get useful tools, screwdriver to adjust the bracelet with, pin ejector tool to adjust the clasps, micro adjust. We basically get everything we need to enjoy the watch to its full potential. The watch itself comes with a faux leather protector. This prevents the clasp from scratching the case back. Finally, the watch itself, it comes in two sizes, 36mm, which I got in my hands, and in 39mm. Also, you have the option to go for a black matte dial. I have provided you links to all the variants in the description below. Dimension-wise, we got 36mm across, 43.5mm from lug to lug, 20mm lug width, and a thickness of 12.2mm. Specifications, starting at the front, we have a metallic sunburst dial with an added enamel coating on top. The crystal is made of sapphire. It is bubble-shaped, double-domed with a high-quality clear AR coating. All indices are applied and filled with top-quality Swiss Superluminova. The movement inside is a Japanese Seiko NH38 or a Swiss-made SW200. The seconds hand ticks 6 times every second, or 8 if you buy the Swiss movement. The power reserve is 41 hours and charges by being worn on your wrist throughout the day. As for the construction of the watch, it's entirely made of 316L stainless steel and finished in a combination of satin brush and polished finishes. It has a screw-down crown and screw-down case back, assisting the watch in its generous 200-meter water resistance. The bracelet and clasp are finished with a vertical satin brushing on top and polished on the sides. No sharp edges anywhere to be seen. All the links are solid, including the end links. Links are held together with screws. And finally, the clasp. It consists of milled parts with their logo etched on top. The clasp is spring actuated, as you can see. Comfortability. Here is how this 36mm Baltany Explorer sits on my 7-inch wrist. Personally, I would have gone with the bigger 39mm version. And here is how that would have looked on my wrist in comparison. Let me know which size you think suits my wrist better. The watch sits really comfortable on wrist thanks to its case design that is borrowed from another very famous watch. Perhaps you know which one I'm referring to. In combination with its female end links on this bracelet, this watch will fit all wrist sizes, including your girlfriend, if you have one, lol. Jokes aside, the bracelet is very well made. No sharp edges, soft articulation. It just feels very well made. Let's go over what I liked about this watch first. And yeah, you guessed it, that dial. It has to be the prettiest go anywhere do anything style dial I have ever seen. The combination of the metallic sunburst base with the glossy enamel layer on top is pure genius. I have never seen a combination like this before. It makes the indices and dial prints look like they are floating above water thanks to the enamel gloss reflections. And add to that the gorgeous sunburst brown reflections bursting through the enamel gloss layer. Without doubt, this is my favorite dial I have laid my hands on yet. Another thing I really like about this watch is the overall tasteful combination of colors, making it look like a true vintage-inspired watch. The dial prints matching in color to that patina-colored Swiss Superluminova. Baltany got it just right on this model. I have seen many brands overdoing the patina color and just messing up the whole watch. The crystal must be the best quality bubble domed crystal I have ever seen. The clarity is far better than any other bubble-shaped sapphire crystal I have ever seen. The AR coating has no blue hue to it. It's clear, properly done actually, as it does not take from the, again, gorgeous brown dial. It just looks flawless from any angle, even under these strong photography lights on. I am truly impressed. The finishing, let's start by saying, I have never been so self-conscious about filming a watch before. The level of this polishing is just as clear as a mirror. I literally had to clean my living room to shoot this video. I probably still revealed something unsightly visible somewhere in the reflections. The satin brushing is at a fine level and flawlessly done. I could not find anywhere on the watch where it was inconsistent. And the last good remark, the Seiko NH38 movement. They chose the proper movement for a no-date watch. It is unfortunately very common that watch manufacturers takes the shortcut and just uses the NH35 movement, regardless if the watch has a visible date complication or not, effectively leaving the watch with a ghost position when pulling out the crown. With this Baltany Explorer, that is not the case. Kudos to Baltany. Alright, now over to the negative remark, the clasp. Unfortunately, the clasp closing and opening action is gritty and not very smooth. I feel they could have figured out the proper tolerances for this, or perhaps it is just bad luck for this one watch. I do not know if you have this watch. Let us know if your clasp is smooth under operation or not. Also, I have 2 wishes for every watch bracelet and clasp, and I know that even the luxury alternative that costs several $1,000s does not have it, but I have seen it done in watches at this price range, namely toolless quick release end links to make it easier to swap out the bracelet and on-the-fly adjustment clasp. Let's summarize my takes. Except for the clasp operation, this watch has impressed me on every level, and I say this with full honesty. The dial is genius, gorgeous, and versatile. The chosen colors are very tasteful. The crystal is the best bubble-domed crystal I have ever held. The finishing is shockingly well done, especially the polishing. The correct no-date complication movement was chosen where most manufacturers in this segment skips it. The unboxing experience was good enough for me to include, which I usually skip nowadays. And all this for a price that cannot even get you a much inferior base tier Seiko watch nowadays. This is truly a no-brainer. If this watch is above your budget, fear not. I have a more budget-friendly alternative on its way to me right now. Make sure to subscribe and stay up to date for my review and comparison on that one. If you enjoyed this video and want to support this channel, consider giving it a like, press the share button, or leave a comment with your thoughts. I would love to get any constructive feedback on the video itself and what you would like me to improve going forward. Either way, thank you for watching. All love fam, and until next time, take care of each other.